I've always truly believed that the definition of insanity was doing the same shit over and over and expecting different results. In the world we live in, we become so accustomed trying to survive and maintaining a world built on an absolute narrative to where our best interests and beliefs have always been disregarded and we have yet to see change. Now, I speak to y'all people as kings and queens because we all have a purpose and share the same goals and wanting what's best for ours and building upon that, thus equating an abundant kingdom. But now look here, imagine if we all come together on one accord and do the things to build one another up while thriving, then enhancing, and then without realizing it, we become a more relentless and yet an unconquerable empire.
Just think about it.
Look here, y'all. Shit is going to get way more fucking rough before it gets any better. But a horizon of new opportunity and provision is surely on the way. So fuck it, without further ado, I'd like to welcome y'all people here to the motherfucking council.
You now in tune to the. You now in tune to the. You now in tune to the. You now in tune to the council. Hold up, you now in tune to the. You now in tune to the council. Hold up, you now in tune to the. You now in tune to the council. Hold up, you now in tune to the. You now in tune to the. You now in tune to the council.
Back at it again, another episode, another time here on the council, ladies and gentlemen. And my brother, my soldier,
Pay attention, like, man. It's your boy Boulevard motherfucking P. Illy baby, bitch.
Episode 4 out here right now for y'all, man. It's episode 4. Hey. Add them up. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Shit getting real, man.
Getting real, yeah, man. It's getting thick. You know,
we're gonna throw a new sound in here today, man, cause the subject matter we looking at, man, is some dark, spooky shit. So y'all know what it is when y'all hear that.
A little spooky, little wild. You know what I mean? But nothing, nothing that we bashing or nothing like that. It's just something we gotta make sure we bring light to, y'all. And on today's agenda, it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, the main theme of it, criminal justice reform, yeah, and you know what I mean, more or less police brutality and how we need to change those type of atmospheres within criminal justice and law enforcement. So we're gonna give y'all, you know what I'm saying, some pointers of what rights you do have and what you need to look forward to and getting into criminal act. You know what I'm saying? If you are on that side, we hope you're not, but you know what I mean, to help our brothers and sisters get out of a bind and things like that, you know, sometimes you got to do something when your back's against the wall. We get it. And, you know what I'm saying? Make sure that you can get out and keep, you know what I'm saying, at least elevating yourself so that way at least it get better and better for you as you go along. But definitely, we gotta point out not only, like I said, criminal justice, but some of these horrific events in the policing world, you know what I mean, in America. So we're gonna speak on that, you know what I mean, from Derrick Chauvin to, you know, what's happening in Ohio and you know how that's affecting some of the world of sports. So, you know, everything's trickling down and it's starting to get a little thick. You know what I'm saying? Thicker. You get me?
It's been a crazy past week alone, especially since the Derrick Chauvin, you know, verdict. A lot of incidents have happened since then, man. I told y'all on Facts and No Bullshit, when it gets hot, that's when they say niggas act the fuck up. But truly this year, man, specifically this year, when the weather starts getting lukewarm, that's when a lot of the police brutality, a lot of the fuck shit starts to arise, man.
Right. For sure.
And we gotta be prepared. We gotta be vigilant. I think this time last year, man, I specified and I said something in the sense, man, where the days we getting into, man, is getting real dark and spooky. And in that we gotta be very resilient. We gotta be vigilant, and we gotta keep our motherfucking faith. So this episode, man, is more so an episode of hope and encouragement and just more knowledge to assert yourself the right motherfucking way. Because we all need that help. You know what I mean? So without further ado, bro, set the tone, man, and take them to the location. Let's go.
Before we get to, starting it off, make sure y'all follow the movement at the Kingz Council on the YouTube page, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all get more knowledge and insight. Like I said, at the Kingz Council, Kingz with a Z, on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram.
Put that shit on the screen.
So we got it right there for them. And they gonna make sure y'all tune in. Please like, share, subscribe. Give us feedback. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. If you love it, that's what's up. You're hating and you still giving feedback, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate all of that. We realize do at the Kingz Council. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere. So the first issue, location, Elizabeth City, North Carolina. The victim, Andrew Brown Jr., 42-year-old brother, shot and killed April 21st, 2021, during the search and arrest warrant procedure at his home, with his hands on the steering wheel of his car and in his driveway. Police, unfortunately, decided to gun this man down because supposedly of him not complying with orders, I guess, in their way. And as he wasn't complying and being shot at, he tried to drive away, and unfortunately met another wave of bullets into his car that totally dismembered him. So unfortunately, we had to report that peaceful protests have been occurred throughout the city since then, and the attorney for Brown Jr.'s family has said that they're frustrated with this case because they're only getting 20 seconds of body cam video shown throughout the incident. We're looking to seek more from other officers that were involved. Of course, nothing has been put out public yet, and they're still fighting to get that access for the public record. 7 deputies are placed on admin leave, and 3 others have resigned from the sheriff's office. And the sheriff's office claims that the resignations had nothing to do with the shooting. We just wanted to bring light to this issue because it seems like more and more every day, not only is there someone being murdered by the police, it seems like, but someone of color is always being murdered by the police. And
y'all take notice. My bad, go ahead.
Nah, I was saying, it's sad to see this day in, day out that we still are fighting this issue and have been for X amount of years. And there's still no step forward into a resolution with this.
Y'all take notice at the fact that he stated there's been peaceful protests. I know specifically there's a lot of media outlets that are down there professing and saying that motherfuckers are acting up when in actuality they not. Shit that I tagged you on Facebook specifically I forgot the name of that particular media site, but they was like, look, they saying that we fucking up and we doing this and that, and you see us sitting on the motherfucking gravel not doing shit. So shout out to people that's really showing the true news and letting people know what's really going on, because I feel like that idea alone, where people like to depict things that are not true, is fucking dangerous and it's detrimental to all of us, and that needs to be stopped. So again, shout out to those that are really like, you know, showing the true news and letting people know like what's really fucking going on. Because it ain't nothing worse than people receiving the wrong information and then moving in a way because they were told something wrong, and it makes shit more chaotic and catastrophic.
Right.
That's just my thoughts on that, man.
Right, and it's serious. It's crazy because this is coming a day after going into our next topic.
Yeah.
You know, after the verdict of Derrick Chauvin and his case. So, unfortunately, and bro, I know you got more information on that. Go ahead, break it down for him, like that. Yeah.
We speaking on Chauvin.
Yes, sir.
So it's almost been a full year. It's almost been a full year since the world has gotten in an uproar and crazy frenzy. In this tragic event, we've also seen history being made in multiple ways, good and bad.
That's right, Daddy changed the world.
He did what?
That changed the world.
Daddy changed the world.
Everyone knows about George Floyd and how he lost his life because somebody with no disregard, no thought of human care or anything, just kept his neck, he kept his knee on the dude's neck, man. And for this man to cry out to his mother, cry out for help, and all the world could do was sit there and watch as this man's life completely faded into nothing. That was truly horrific and sick. So first of all, rest in peace to George Floyd.
Definitely. And condolences still to that family.
Condolences to that family.
They still feeling
Words cannot express the pain, the emotion. I've never been moved in a way like that. You can't help but be a human and feel something. Just seeing that alone. From sadness to frustration to confusion. So, unfortunately, with this man's sacrifice, we were put in a position to see 4 or 5 policemen who were involved in that death locked up. And the main culprit for all 3 charges, surprisingly enough, he was found guilty. He was found guilty, people, and
justice finally been served. That's what it seemed like.
It seems that justice has been served. And I'm gonna watch how I say this, because I think it's a good thing. I truly believe it's a good thing. But at the same time, this is just my personal belief. I don't know if Deuce is gonna, agree with me or not. But I stand on how I feel when it comes to this part here. Do we really all have a reason to celebrate? Yet?
Right.
We might have won the battle, but motherfucker, this isn't the end of the war. This is just the beginning. We haven't yet to scratch the fucking surface. We have yet to scratch the surface. But I do believe, because I'm not going to act like this is nothing, this is a step forward in progress.
Huge stepping stone. Huge.
This is definitely a foot forward to progress, and I truly believe, man, we need more moments like this. And I feel like the world was completely in awe and in shock at the same time. Because there was a lot of us, I was like, man, this motherfucker gonna get away with this shit.
We ain't know how it was gonna go.
You know?
And so many others get away with, more.
More, yes.
So it was just bubbling up, and it seemed like now it finally, like I said, justice been served. Ain't nobody upset about that. The verdict was fair. Trial was done right. Everything looked, professional and more or less in context correctly as far as what was provided, who was on stand, and all of those things in between. So
this has to be the biggest trial, I want to say, since OJ.
Around there.
Around that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Had everybody's attention in America on it.
Everybody's attention was on this shit
At
here.
one point, you know what I'm saying?
So shout out to the team, the judicial team that put this together and executed it the right way. We definitely want to applaud and acknowledge that, man. Because again, like I stated, it's a move forward. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters, truly.